Today I wanted to take a look at Tech DKP from the World Tournament because, well, he's not necessarily coming up on an EZA soon. He is in line. I believe, was it LR Yamcha and Puar at the EZA, and then he's next, right? I don't... Yeah, because Mercenary Tao comes after this guy, so I think right after that he should be getting his EZA. Unfortunately, I don't know when that is going to be, because like the Prime Battle LRs, like take a look at the Prime Battles. The Tech LR Goku and then the STR First Form Frieza, they EZA'd pretty much like back to back, and then they really slow down with the Prime Battle EZA. Like they slow down like way down with those. So I'm not sure when they're gonna get around to this guy. They might skip a few LR EZAs in the next coming World Tournaments before they get to Yamcha and 4, and then they might skip another few before they get to this guy. However, his kit right now, it's promising, right? It works. So he's just getting damage reduction. He's pretty much got no defense in here. He just gets 50% damage reduction with 5 or more E-spheres of any type, which is solid. His leader skill, I mean, Terrifying Conquerors, it's something. We used that back in the day, I guess. And then he raises defense for 1 turn, and then he greatly raises defense for 1 turn on his 18 key. So, I mean, preferably this guy would be in slot 3. I mean, not slot 2 or 3. This guy's best team is the Power Kid Goku, with you know, the orb changing, giving him extra damage reduction. However, I don't have Path to Power Kid Goku. However, he is on Tech Merge Zamasu's 200% leader skill, because he is on Worldwide Chaos and Time Travelers. They do count characters that are like that have been sealed for a long time and then like get revived or awoken. They do count those characters as Time Travelers, I guess. They're in like a suspended animation or something like that. Oh, we got a rotation right away. We're gonna run him next to Piccolo Jr. He links well with Piccolo Jr. There's one issue though, which I will get to. Solid rotation. They both should be able to do their Infinite Sanctuary on turn 5, right? Since they're... Yeah, man, I don't know how Zamasu... I keep forgetting how his... What's it called? How his domain works. I'm not sure if it's like it says 5 turns from like the start of the character's attacking turn. Does he have to be like on rotation for 5 turns, or can you just float on me off? I do think it's his entry turn, right? Because that would make sense if you had to keep him on rotation for 5 turns, because it wouldn't count his off rotations. You wouldn't be able to do it until like turn 10. So yeah, it's literally just his starting turn, and then he has to make it to turn 5, or 5 turns from whenever he shows up. Sucks that we didn't get the key for Black, huh? I think this Black has like Fear and Faith or something. All I know is he's got the key link that the Zamasu characters don't have, but the Goku Black characters do, and it's not prepared for battle. Because this guy, for some reason, they did not give him prepared for battle. Also, could have brought the Tech Goku Black and Zamasu, because they do guard for the first couple of turns, which can help in a fight like Cell Max, who's really just here to make sure you don't get the ball rolling. Like if you can't get your setup together, that's how Cell Max kills you, right? Same thing with Fusion Zamasu, right? Even though Fusion Zamasu, he's just there to kill you at the start. Cell Max is here to make sure you don't get the characters that you want next to each other. Like Fusion Zamasu, you can get all the characters that you want, you can get the best rotation ever, but a lot of characters still need to build up, and Zamasu will take advantage of that. So here's the issue, right? 2 links. It's not the greatest. They are his important links, right? The Incredible Adventuring Guidance of the Dragon Balls. Let's take a look at these. So that is 3 key and 7% defense, as well as 20% attack and 7% crit chance. You know, demonic ways would give him 10% attack and defense. I don't know why. Why does Dokkan Fest Piccolo Jr. not have this? I'm looking like the free-to-play Piccolo Jr. has it. The other DKPs have it. Slug, don't ask me why. Let's take a look. Gathering limit. Obviously we don't have that active because Piccolo Jr. is a Dokkan Fest. Revival, I mean we're not gonna get that anyways, who cares? Nightmare legendary power, just attack. Let's take a look at Piccolo Jr. Alright. I don't roast me, okay. I pulled him from the step up, so I pulled him recently, so he's not link level yet. I mean we know what Big Bad Boss is, because he has that active. Of his nails, is there any? Wait a second. Oh. Okay, so let me just take a look. If they were to ever easy this guy right here, oh, you can't see the. Why can't you see the little bubble thing? Like, you know in Dokkan, like that little blue ring that shows up when you tap? Maybe I have to go into a different screen. But the AGL Piccolo Jr. from the World Tournament, if they've ever made him good, he can link with Piccolo Jr. Giant form because they have different names. That's something they fumbled with the AGL Metal Cooler. There's for Conquest he's not getting, which is a lot of defense. So on LRDKP's part, he's fine. Like he's missing like he's missing what 10% attack and defense from links. Piccolo Jr. on the other hand, he's missing out on Transform, which is 10% defense. He's missing out on Thirst for Conquest, 15%, and then Tough as Nails, which is 20% and 5% damage reduction. At least Piccolo Jr. does get Big Bad Bosses from our slot 3 character, being Int LRCell. Keep in mind, Int LRCell will be much better if you give him his 12 key super instead of 18, because he doesn't get defense on his 18 key super, which is a bad design, but yeah, it's because the unit's got a bad design doesn't mean you make him worse by going for the 18 key, and he's getting smacked up. We didn't get the 18 key for LR DKP, which gives him extra defense. We're fine for the rest of the turn though, because none of these other characters take damage like that. Man, oh man. Yeah. So, like, let's say LRDKP, if he easy A's, and we keep him right here where he is, next to Piccolo Jr. on the Fusion Zamasu team, he can put in some work, alright? This guy means serious business. Right now, however, with the way his passive is set up with the flat number buff from the World Tournament, I mean, maybe, you know, on Kid Goku's team, right? Like I said before, he gets extra damage reduction from the Kid Goku support. But here, yes, Intel is selling Dino this. I'm actually surprised it didn't take double digits. Oh, I didn't even notice. Sorry, AGL Fusion's boss was in slot 3. I mean slot 7, so we missed out on this big heal. Wait, that is Fear and Faith. Okay, so this is the one time where Fear and Faith is really important. Usually it's like a worthless link. But here? Okay. That's what, 2 key? And it lowers enemy defense, who cares? It's basically the extreme class version of Golden Warrior. That's how you can think of that. What's Masu's defense? 240, so we probably do want to give him the tech orbs. We'll give the physical orbs to Goku Black. For now, we don't want AGL Zamasu getting hit at all. He doesn't have any stacks yet. It's only Fusion Zamasu's second turn, and he's below the HP threshold to get all of his defense, so have fun trying to do damage Cellmats. 18 million. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen him this high. No, I've seen him hit at 22. I've seen him hit 22 before. Alright, next phase is STR, I believe? Or is it physical? I did test GR. I mean, Angel's also give us the double super without, even without getting hit first. Where did that crit come from? Was that had to have been godly power? Remember, my Goku Black is 55%, so he's got no crit, and it was a one-phase fight, so we haven't gotten his finish skill either. So that had to have been the crit from godly power, which is a 10% chance to crit, I believe. This, I don't think it'll kill, yeah. And we healed a little bit from AGL Zamasu. Ooh! No, Cellmax, right. Cellmax was literally handcrafted. Are you serious right now, bro? Are you serious right now, bro? Alright, so like I was saying, Cellmax was handcrafted to nullify Orange Piccolo shenanigans, where instead of getting the 3 turns of Orange Piccolo, you'd get the 1 turn, then he would change typings, and that would knock you out of the transformation and give Cellmax his super attacks back. Now, if this were Fusion Zamasu, my Piccolo Jr. is 55%, of course. So, he wouldn't be cracking Fusion Zamasu's like ability to reduce. I think it's like anything below was like 4 million. Anything below 3 million type advantage is reduced to 0. So, yeah, this Piccolo would not be able to do damage to Fusion Zamasu. However, he can chip away at Cellmax's health. Which is another thing that makes kind of like counter characters pretty worthless against Fusion Zamasu, even though he does so many attacks in the first phase. Like, Physical Super Vegito will be having a field day if all of his attacks aren't doing 0 damage. And it goes all the super attacks. And I don't think it's going to change our rotation after this either. Ooh, that's bad. What turn is it? I mean, yeah, we're just gonna die. Well, we'll just take the L. That's fine. Like, obviously I can put Zamasu in slot 1 with his HP this low. He'll get his defense active. Like, regardless of how low his damage reduction is up to this point. Whoa! No big red bosses. We drop down quite a bit. I just don't want to float off DKP, because he's got 1 partner on this team. $80k defense, that is... I don't know, I think we're cooked. 80k defense and 50% damage reduction, yeah, that's like Tech Golden Frieza without his passive, we're dead. I should have went for the 12 key with Tech Fusion Zamasu, but I wanted the Tech Orbs for some healing, yeah, GG's. We nullified everything but the super, or we broke everything but the super, now that normal's gonna do 100k. Now, I believe if we take him against a Dragon Ball Seeker enemy, he transforms, which he gets, I think he gets 10% extra damage reduction. I can check, let me check. As you can see, this is on team from previous clear, so I did beat this event with this guy on the team, but as you can see, it was not because this guy was on the team, he just was on the team. So here he raises attack and defense now, and then 66% damage reduction for 5 turns, and then he just goes back to normal. Yeah, after the 5 turns, he just goes back to normal, but you can't get this until turn 7, I believe. Yeah. So DB Saga, World Tournament, or Dragon Ball Seekers, we can here. Now the one thing, oh my goodness, the one thing about LR Fusion Zamasu that I really adore is he's a Dokkan Fest LR, so we can just have him in the friends list. So if we want to use the team, we can. The way it should be. Thank you very much. Yeah. I could float off Piccolo Jr. No consequence. There's nothing we can do to not kill this guy, huh? So let's just kill him. Yeah, let's just get rid of him then. DKP should instant transform. Are you kidding me right now, bro? Yeah, okay. We're piecing him up. We're piecing him up. Okay. Oh, he's gonna get this finish. So now he's got extra key and crit chance. Yep, instant transformation. So he should be a lot better now. I don't know why LRDKP does not have big bad bosses. That I will never understand that. Like this guy and LR, not LR, but just Golden Frieza. Him and Golden Frieza. I don't know why those two characters they omitted from big bad bosses, or from having big bad bosses. Like he literally makes minions. Like he made his own minions, bro. Uh-oh. Is that revival? That's revival. No, it's not. Oh. Oh. Right. Well. Yeah. Yeah, Cell gets, he hit pretty hard when there's multiple enemies. And he gets, that's why we can't get him his 12 key, because he gets extra key as well. Because, I mean, that's an actual attack stat. It's not a good one, but now he's actually hitting. Because before he was doing a whole lot of nothing. So he's got the extra he's got the extra, what? 16% damage reduction. We're going to get him on rotation with Piccolo Jr. to get some extra defense from Lynx. Yeah, I just think, you know, I don't know. Hear me out. LRDKP should have a couple more links with his literal reincarnation. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He should link with literally himself quite a bit better than that. There's Masu, he do be cooking. Now we just need like one more character for this Goku Black team. We kind of got it in what's it called? Masked Sand. But he's like useless until turn 5. Which does make him good for the Omega fight. But you know, for everything else, we need another option here. Like, man, like, we need a new Goku Black. Like, we have plenty, but, like, we don't have any good base Goku Blacks. Like, let me put it down. We have no good base Goku Blacks. Because the Int Goku Black is good once he transforms. His base form sucks. AGL Goku Black sucks. STR... STR base Goku Black, the World Tournament reward card, is actually pretty decent. No, he's not pretty decent. He can be decent if he gets a solid easy A. And you would block Piccolo Jr. Well, we'll just kill this phase really fast so we don't have to be annoyed for this too long. So now he's almost at 100k defense, 66% damage reduction, he's getting 50% on super. Now he can actually not get embarrassed. Hopefully General Blue doesn't super until after DKP. Oh, okay, well. We won't be seeing DKP attack. Oh, he stuns too, sick. Yeah, let's please just kill this guy as soon as possible. He can't lock AGL Zamasu off rotation because he's floating in, so he's gonna be in slot 1. Attack Zamasu, it doesn't matter. Attack Zamasu in Goku Black, I don't care who's locked on rotation. All I know is AGL Zamasu's not getting he's not getting cocked off a rotation, so it doesn't matter what happens after that. Okay, yep, he's transforming. He's gonna heal up a bit as well. Okay, he locked our floater in the floating slot, so don't care. We would do more damage if I left him like that. If I just leave him how he is right now, we would do more damage. Because he's got his crit chance and additionals. And he's fully built up from his hits. I want to get rid of this General Blue. He is very annoying. Give me additional, give me additional. It was going to be like a 20 million attack stat here. 18.5. Okay. Crit? Yes. Okay, now we can actually run our rotation. Oh, we're already on the final phase. Dang, this fight is not long enough. I believe he no longer has his big damage reduction. He's down to 50. No, because he was on turn 2. He still has his 66% damage reduction. I mean, the reason I never went over his passive, other than the damage reduction, I mean... Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah. I could give him like a dodge and defense right there. What changes to Thirst for Conquest? Hold on. Demonic Waves changes to Thirst for Conquest. So he is now giving Piccolo Jr. the 15% attack and defense. So now they're sharing 3 links. That okay, I missed that for sure. Piccolo Jr. hasn't done any attacks, and now his passive is worn off. That's why his defense looks a little low. But remember, he can get all of the defense he needs from his passive very quickly because he can do a lot of attacks. So he can be fully built up in like 2 turns. This is Piccolo Jr.'s first attack actually in the entire video. He's putting in work though. So yeah, I mean, if LRDKP easy A's and his transformation, and remember, it's a transformation, not an active skill. So they actually can make his transformation happen earlier and change the condition. So, make it happen earlier and the condition, that's kind of the same thing. Okay, they can change the condition. Let's just leave it at that. Since it's not an active skill, if he were to easy A ever. And now it's turn 7. Hold this. I'll hold this. And hold this. Now keep in mind, LR Fusion's Zamasu's domain. Turn 5 or turn 7, he can't be hit, and he gives watch this. Worldwide Chaos, right? 60% support. Yeah, the entire rotation. This entire team is actually Worldwide Chaos, so no one would be left out. So let's just say, hypothetically, turn 5, you do this, and then, ooh, when does that activate for? How long? Okay. No, I did the wrong thing. I gotta hold it. Ah, man. Okay. Starting from the 5th turn. Does it not tell me how long it lasts? Oh, oh my goodness. It's in the active skill thing right here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, for 5 turns. Extreme class allies get 3 ki. For 5 turns. If that, let's say that that were to ever run out, okay, which is not likely, but even if it does, you're in a super long fight, you can still, it's not a revive, so you can do it again with the next LR Fusion Zamasu. If you wanted to run him in slot 3, he can be a support type unit. If you know, it does happen to go on that long, where you can no longer do it with the one Zamasu, but you have it for the next Zamasu, AGL Zamasu is probably far beyond the point where he can go in slot 1, right? He should be chilling. So you can probably just float off the second Infinite Zamasu and just run him as like a support unit that can't be hit. He dodged the 13 million. Okay, here comes the additional, and then here comes the other additional, which is 15 million, and he did not dodge that one. And yeah, homie's about to get cooked. So we have a potential help for Piccolo Jr., who, off of the Fusion Zamasu team, like that's the thing, villains right now are LR Fusion Zamasu. Anything on his team is runnable, anything not on his team is not. You know, I hate to say it, but it's the only runnable villain setup. Turles can't do it. Ginyu, you can get away with Ginyu, but you need like supreme hyper ridiculous luck. That is the one thing. If you're a new Dokkan player, you just got the game, if you get AGL Ginyu, I do think you can beat every single event in the game that, you know, obviously isn't like pure Saiyan only red zone. I mean, not red zone, super battle run, right? Stuff like that. All the other like open content you can probably just beat with a Ginyu team. You're gonna have to get them max links, you know, very good equips, super lucky, right? The luckiest you have ever been. But I do think Ginyu is probably what you want to go for, just because of the amount of characters he has on his team that are very good, or not very good, but they all have their own role to play in beating certain events. With that being said, LRDK, yeah, please EZA. He sucks right now, but he can be very good and a very helpful character to another very good character. Let me take a look. How many teams does he share with Piccolo Jr.? Actually, if he's on Piccolo Jr.'s team, Gifted Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors, Battle Fate World Tournament. You know, so I don't have to pull up Piccolo, so I don't have to pull up DKP as well in game. I'm just gonna go to Dokkan Info, click on DKP, and click on 200% leaders to verify. Because yeah. And there he is, right there. We'll go to 200% leaders. I said 200% leaders. Oh wow, he's actually on Trunks, Sort of Hope. He's on AGL Vegito, Fusion Zamasu, Harudegarn, Piccolo Jr., and Kid Goku. So those are the 200% you can use him on. I think Kid Goku and Zamasu are the only teams that like you can probably get away with. Maybe Piccolo Jr. Maybe you can get away with putting on Piccolo Jr.'s team. It's just Piccolo Jr.'s team is kind of goofy. Gifted Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors, Giant Form. Orange Piccolo is on the 200%, but for some reason, well, yeah, Piccolo Jr. and Piccolo in Dokkan don't really link that well. Harudegarn, I mean, Harudegarn's struggling for options, so if you're fighting like maybe a tough AGL, the Red Zone boss, who would that be? Help me out, guys. AGL fights in the game that are very hard. I mean, we're not counting AGL Broly. Whoops. We're not counting AGL Broly, so he's pretty old. I can't think of one. Yeah, maybe he just sucks. I don't think he can use him. We'll be waiting for that easier. Let me just take a look at Armordagon. Movie bosses, resurrected warriors, legendary existence, transformation boost. Interesting. I think hold on. Vertigon's only on the 200% cooler and trunks. Oh yeah, by the way, you can click off the video, guys. I'm just rambling. I mean, if you want to stay, yeah, be my guest. I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I forgot. A Bojack. I just wanted to see Bojack. Is he on Vertigon's 200%? In LR Bojack. He sure is. Okay. And then you need space traveling warriors for Bojack. Yikes. Oh man. I guess you would have to go cooler, right? One of the coolers. Because LR AGL Golden Frieza is not on space traveling warriors, just like any other Golden Frieza. Because then he would create orbs, which would make Janemba or Tech Janemba more viable. Although Tech Janemba could easy A, and then it would probably be worth putting Cooler on the team. STR Cooler, you can still get away with him. He's at the point where even if he does like his max amount of super attacks, there's a lot of bosses that can just straight up one-shot him. Which is like Beast go. Yeah, let me just shut up. Who cares? This is Piccolo LR DKP showcase. It's over. I'll catch you guys in the next video.